Should I spend some time with Lyra? Hell yes!
What's up? You want to hang out? Sure. But let me do a quick job interview to see if you fit all the credentials of a rad lad who won't ruin my cool girl rep.
Your cool girl rep, you say? Oh, God. Okay, we're getting straight into this, are we? Also, I didn't go to the shop. Shit. Can you buy gifts for people in this? I'm going to assume if there's a shop, then you probably can, right? So that means you're going to get monocoins from somewhere. Where would you get them from, though? Maybe from examining things in the environment. Things that can be looked at, I don't know. Okay, what was your talent again? You were the debatist. What's the most important thing to you? Friends, lovers, or family? I'm going to say friends. I don't know, because you seem like you have good friendships with Ray.
Huh.
Okay, she gave me...
You are pretty cool then. Alrighto, let's get the show on the road.
Interesting, though, that she asked me a question like that right at the start of the free time event. Because it makes it sound like, I don't know, maybe that's going to be the case with every character. I had a feeling it was going to be friends. And it sounds like that was the right answer. Lyra always seemed like a rather friendly figure in the lab. I'd always wanted to get to know her better. Perhaps I should try spending some time with her. Hey. Yeah, what's up, nerd? Hey, I'm not a... Okay, maybe I'm a bit of a nerd, but, nah, you're a mega nerd. That's not even Australian, what am I doing? I wanted to ask you, how'd you get into doing debating? Her breath hitched as she looked away a bit, pulling on the tassels of her hoodie. G'day, I guess I was always just told I was really good at arguing. Thought I might as well make a career out of my stubborn bullshit. She giggled. Oh, is that it? Yep. You just wanted to argue? Uh-huh. Did you even read a debating textbook? Nope. How did you... Look, no need to read one when you have a walking one following you around all the time. Hold on, a walking textbook? Oh yeah, just some kid. Callum, was it? Jeez, I don't really remember. She spoke, yet she knew his name was Callum almost immediately. Oh, was he a friend? She twitched a little, grabbing her own arm. I guess, though, don't let it get out. Don't want my popular big-titted cheerleader reputation to be ruined by having people know I even breathe the same air as someone who's literate. Big-titted? Look, bro, I'm all up for body positivity, but let's not discuss my honkers. Anywho, yeah, Callum, nerd, kid, yeah, him, my brother. Well, brother? Like, biological? Sure, why not? He's my brother. Raised with him to defend his ass in exchange for food. Food? Yeah, at points it became sort of hard to come by. Really, the only reason I dragged myself along to those virgin mother's basement bullied kids meetings they tried to call a debate club. Callum promised me pot noodle, and dude, life advice from Wine Aunt Lyra, you don't turn down the nudes. Okay? Man, he sounds like a real nice sibling. This is quite the curious conversation we're having. Yeah, he really was. He really got me. Sometimes I swore that geek could read my mind. She twitched again, biting her lip, spacing out a bit. God, I miss that shithead. Huh? Lyra was looking paler and paler by the second. Yeah, she does seem a bit twitchy. She let out stifled laughter, gritting her teeth. And I don't deserve to wear his jacket and play his part. She was shaking. Lyra, you okay? She blinked, snapping out of it a bit, her shaking persevering. Oh, right, sorry. Just ate some cheese earlier, lactose intolerance and all that shit. I'll be back later. She winked, forcing a smirk before she dashed off to her room. Hey! Nice. My friendship ranked up with Lyra. Do I get anything for that? Maybe. Oh, wow, okay. Straight to night, are we? That's interesting. I'm kind of curious. How's it going to do it with the free time events? Because I thought maybe it would give me another one, but clearly not. Maybe it'll do that with future ones. This is interesting. Music. It's called I Met God. Sounds a bit spooky. Today had been eventful, but no matter how tired I was, I just couldn't sleep. Something was on my mind, but I couldn't place what. I rolled over, tossing and turning, trying to get any semblance of sleep. I just couldn't sleep no matter how hard I tried. I tried thinking of things that made me feel calm. Tea, mystery novels, foxes, druckle. I stood up. I didn't feel like sleeping anymore. Alright, Shinku, let's be productive. Let's check on his meanie. Yeah. I tried walking to the door. I reached to grab the door handle. Blah! Jesus! Well, I wasn't expecting that. What if you go out there and you see her corpse? Huh? It would be all your fault. You didn't bother guarding her like Drackle did. It's a dream. Is this actually a nightmare? Is he actually asleep? Who's there? Face it, you're not a hero. You're a useless side character that'll be murder fodder later down the line. You're a background character in everyone's story, and you're just another person who will let down Dracolis, Meanie, and everyone. You don't deserve them. You don't deserve your talent. You don't deserve anything. Jesus. I mean, it wouldn't be anything new, would it? You're always letting people down. Everyone you know disappears for a reason. Just wait patiently until it's your time to disappear, because you're too much of a coward to do it yourself. I went back to bed. My help wouldn't be useful. What the fuck was that? That's got to have been like a dream, or a nightmare, right? I was woken the next morning by very loud and rapid knocking. Someone really wanted in. I began to grow incredibly panicked. Did something happen? Was someone dead? Oh god. I rose to my feet, bumbling to the door as fast as I could, trying to make myself look somewhat presentable. I rapidly opened the door to see Taka standing there, an intense expression on his face. Mint and Kiyoshi standing next to them, Mint appearing very uncomfortable with the situation as he awkwardly edged away from Kiyoshi while the sculptor stood there with an eager smirk. Taka, is everything okay? Meow, Shinku, you fool! Don't just stand there! Don't you understand what's going on? What? Is everything okay? Did something happen? A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity has just popped up. It could make our rating soar higher than ever seen before. We don't have time, Allspot. It's fleeting. We must see it immediately. Meow. What is it?
Poggers, watermelons, Padonkas, you name it, it's all there!
Oh my god. Are we getting fan service? Oh no. Excuse me? Oh yeah, I sort of did my Kiyotaka voice for you, because you sort of mumbled. Oh, I don't think this is a good idea. So I think we should leave him alone. Yeah, no, we must go. Nothing gets the viewers more interested than some good old tiddage. If we get more viewers, we could get more people to rescue us. The classic clickbait move. What's going on? All the girls, they have congregated in the sterilization centre in a rather secretive manner. Ismini said she wanted to do something to get them to forgive her. It's not going to be a fan service moment then, I'm telling you now. Lads, don't get your hopes up. It's not going to happen. Also, don't be creeps. Seriously. So they all gathered in the sterilization centre, bringing only Kotaro with them. What, the encyclopedia kid? Man, I doubt they'd notice if we took a small peek. Well, I would if I don't think we should be doing this. Takahiro, I don't know how much longer we have until they are gone. I doubt we have time to get anyone else. Ah, we cannot miss it, for the viewer's sake. Shinku, will you come with us and ascend? Warning, if you view this event, you will skip one free time event. Would you like to go with them to the baths? Fine. Go on, I'll do it. I know what everyone out there watching this is probably screaming at me. They're going, Red, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Fine. Fine. Someone needs to watch them to make sure they don't try anything. Well, if that's how you want to rationalise it to yourself, Shinku, go ahead, I guess. Oh, God. You see, I always wondered with Danganronpas, are they going to really transfer across, you know, the fan service from the main series? And it appears that in this case, yes. I need to start drinking up my tea, it's getting a bit lukewarm. Yeah, perfect. We must hurry. We do not know when they'll disappear. Indeed, let us make haste. Mint looked at me with incredibly disappointed expression, but let out a sigh of relief that I was at least with them. We braced ourselves for what was to come. Standing outside the sterilization centre, Kiyoshi gently and quietly opened the door to reveal all the girls gathered. Kotaro in the middle of them. It's not going to be a fan service, I'm telling you now. It's going to be something else. Ismini will have invited them there to do something.
Huh?
Alright, so is everyone clear what we're doing?
Are they? I don't know. Oh, see, you're hanging upside down there, Suga.
No, I see no reason why we're doing something so frivolous.
What spot do I slicey again?
The hair, at first.
Are they cutting his hair? Is that what they're doing? At first, what?
Ooh, then do we move to the fun part?
Guys, this isn't what you told me we were doing.
Silence, sacrificial sheep.
Just listen to the pretty music and don't think about your impending death.
What is happening?
I'm scared. I think I need an adult.
Don't worry, Melody Pretty here is here to protect you. Besides, we're all adults. We know how to make it quick and painless.
Yo, Ismini, my dude. Which god are we praying to again? And what do we ask for?
We'll decide together soon. What favor do you all want from the gods?
Ooh! I want to get the cute Robo Kitty ear scratches!
Do you?
I want to be 2 feet taller. Then I could laugh at all you fuckers.
A really cute boyfriend with loads of muscles. And the moon! And a bigger rack!
God dang it.
Ugh, I want Yui's aggressive heterosexuality gone.
I want to be a real magical girl. No, wait! I want a cute butterfly companion!
I wish for this to be over.
I had a feeling you would say something like that.
I'd like to see the stars again. That sounds cool.
Help.
The Honkers! They were... alive?
I had a feeling. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be a fan service moment. I had a feeling it was going to be something silly.
What a disappointment.
He closed the door.
Well, at least we didn't see anything bad and invade their privacy.
And methinks you should get the hell out of there, because some of those girls in that room might well kill you.
You really aren't fun. You know that, Burn?
Yeah, I know.
Also, you know, it's not just the fact that it's not about whether he's being fun or not. It's about the fact that he doesn't want to be a creep, which is perfectly understandable and reasonable. And you know what is what you should all be doing.
Should we maybe help Kotaro?
I mean, you shouldn't be trying to be a creep. That's not what I'm trying to say. I mean, you should be purposely trying not to be a creep. Right? PSA from Red.
Nah.
He looked like he was in danger.
Nah. He's probably fine as hops.
They had a knife.
What does 1 or 2 stab wounds do anyway?
I'm gonna slip back to my room.
Yeah. I mean, we missed a free time event, but that doesn't matter, because we saw an interesting scene.
I apologize that you didn't get to see breasts for the first and only time in your life. My dear Shinku.
Oh, shut the fuck up, you patronising git.
Bye, Taka. Bye, Mint. And, bye, Kiyoshi.
I decided to ignore Kiyoshi's comment. We never speak of this again. I sat back down on the desk in my room, letting out a sigh as I went to document today's events. But just as I set my pen down on the paper, I was interrupted by some sort of announcement. Oh, here he is.
Bingus bongus. Attention! Attention!
I was wondering when you were going to show up.
Hello, one. Hello, all. Reports are in, and diagnostics show that there is a distinct lack of murder currently. Jeez, I thought adding 3 criminals would help kick things off, but it appears I have to be more direct.
Okay, what are you going to do?
Now, please check your monopads for a special surprise. Bye-bye.
Your voice was like going quieter and quieter there. What was that? That line. What? My monopad flashed on, but I wasn't particularly sure I wanted to see it. Oh god, what is it?
Shinku Kutsuki, ultimate writer. You've had someone in your shadow your entire life. They have been completely overshadowed by your talent.
Is this going to be like a motive video in DR1? You're going to show us family members? Are we going to see Akari?
Your talent has led them to be forgotten and made them fall into a deep pit of incompetence. That person
I had a feeling.
is your sister, Akari Kutsuki.
Ah, okay.
Now, for all the other students we have held our precious friends and family hostage. However, we couldn't do that for you. After all, your own talent is what caused Akari to run away from home. It's what caused her to go missing. We were unable to get Akari. However, we were able to find where she was.
Yeah, it's funny sometimes with certain lines how it doesn't immediately start the dialogue speaking when they come up. You have to wait like a second or so. Strange that, but yeah, it's probably worth then just doing so, waiting a second or two, just to see if they start talking, and then I'll speak if they're not.
And your motivation is that the person who caused your sister to be held captive in the place she is now located is one of your fellow patients.
Okay. We want to find out who it is. What? Someone? One of the people I've met? One of these people? They're the reason that I started to feel dizzy, sick, awful. Uh-oh. I awkwardly stumbled to the door, gripping onto it for a brief moment for support, barely able to stay standing. I accidentally leaned on the door handle too hard. The door fell open, and... smacked into someone? Drac! Drackle stood on the other side of the door, clearly on the halfway point to meeting me, when he stopped to listen to the announcement. Shin? I'm scared, Drac. I'm scared too. I don't know. They could hurt them. Hey. The others can't see me like this. No, Drac, please don't hide away, shut away your emotions. It's not healthy. Drac, it's okay to be upset. No, I've got to stay strong. For Ismini, for you, for everyone. You don't have to be the fearless lead. No, Shinku, I do. You're so dead. You're gonna die. I'm telling you now. I don't know whether you're gonna be a victim or a culprit. I'm leaning towards victim, but you never know. But you're dead. I'm telling you now, you're gonna die. You sound a bit too pure-hearted for a killing game like this. If I'm not being a leader, then who will do it? I'm sorry, I don't. It's fine. Hello, is everything okay here? We were interrupted by Asuga, passing through the hallway, blinking at us as she held a monopad in her hands. Dracula immediately attempted to pull himself together. Asuga! Oh yes, our rogue. How are you doing? Doing good? How did the motive video suit you? Yeah, I know exactly what that cat would use against me on my motive video, so I'm shoving it into a plant pot until the motive video is over. Why didn't I think about doing that? Well, I wanted to keep watching until it's over so we can get it back for you. We're both happy to help our fellow guildmates. He was able to force a smile so well. Yeah, it's probably best someone keeps watch of it, especially considering the rule about damaging the monopads. Really? You would do that? Man, you two are pretty cool. Alrighto. I'm gonna go check on Taka and make sure he isn't having his 7th mental breakdown today. Just call me when the video is done. The ringleader shoved the monopad into my hands. I leaned against the wall, sitting down and placing the device on the floor in front of me, listening as it rattled on about Asuga's brother or something. Okay, yeah, that's right. Asuga was the circus ringmaster leader. Apparently he was an ultimate. I didn't pay too much attention as I didn't want to invade her privacy. Instead I simply looked up at Drackle, letting out a heavy sigh. It's probably for the best that we didn't address our earlier conversation. So, how's Ismini holding up? Well, she's doing better. I think she pulled a stunt to get all the girls to like her again. Left Kotaro terrified of her though. And how's our favourite guildmaster holding up? Favourite? Wait, you haven't even... I mean, thank you. I'm doing a lot better than others here, old boy, but it's late, you should probably get some rest. Could you go give this back to Asuga? I think the video is over. Sure, I'll see you around. I rose to my feet as I watched Drackle move swiftly into his room. I took a deep breath and started looking for Asuga's room. Oh, Jesus. There's a few people in here. I looked over at Asuga standing in a room. Taka curled up on the bed crying, and Maiko there comforting him, gently patting his head. Kotaro was on the other side of the room, curled up and shaking. What's this? Well, Takiko started calling me the big sis, so I figured I might as well make my room the therapy room. If you ever need comfort, just come to me and Makey. Melody Pretty over here. Meow, man, my fish. I can't let him get hurt. The way he blubs. Is that who you saw in your... or what you saw, rather, in your motive video? A goldfish? Mario voice. Hey, Taka, don't worry. We're all here to protect you. We're going to keep all the bad people away from man as possible. Hostages, I'm guessing. Huh? No, Maiko seems relatively fine with our hostage being held hostage. Taka's crying over his hostage's pet fish called Man. Yeah, but Kotaro here? Yeah, sometimes the grammar is a bit off with some of the lines, like that one there. His hostage's pet fish called Man. I feel like there's a couple of missing words there. He's just traumatised from the cool little funky sacrifices Mene did. How you doing, kid? He hasn't spoken all day. It's really funny. Oh, man. Marzipan pretty. A little help here. Marzipan pretty. Maiko here thinks I'm one of the characters from that anime she voices in. I'm just playing along with it. Come and mellow. Asuga bounded over to Maiko, helping to comfort Taka, wrapping him in another hug. Just leave the tablet on the table. Thanks for checking in on it earlier. Looked around the room. Probably wasn't my place to stay here. You're welcome. Right. I think we should all make a mental note of who is in this room. So we've got Circus Ringmaster Girl, we've got Voice Actress Girl, we've got Encyclopedia Boy, and TV Personality Boy. They're all in here. because there's going to be a murder soon. And I'm just making a mental note of this because this could serve as like an alibi or something, that these people were together, perhaps. You know, ever since I've played the main 3 Danganronpa games, been picking up on things that you got to try and take note of. Alright, wrong voice. Alright, Shinku, Muse Pretty was I looking for you. Muse Pretty? Are you giving everyone nicknames? Yui. Oh, alright. What did she want? She wanted to organise a special event with you. Muse Pretty said she'd come see you tomorrow. Yes, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you do. An event? Thanks for giving me the heads up. I'll go see her tomorrow. She'll probably come see me. See you tomorrow, Shinku. Everyone say bye. Bye, supervisor. Yeah, man, here's his luxury fish food. And with that, I left, heading to my room and crashing asleep for the night. God dang. I woke up the next morning, no sign of Yui yet, so there's no Mononeko theatre in this, unfortunately. Mononeko just doesn't bother. Seemed like I had some time to myself. Maybe I should try hanging out with someone. I think we'll do that. Lyra, where are you? Or should I go for someone different? Nah, I'm going to go for who I want to go for. I'm going to go for Lyra. Because that's the thing. When I was in the default Danganronpa games, the main the official Danganronpa games, whenever I did free time events, I wouldn't sort of like split between multiple characters. I'd identify someone who I'm interested in, and then I would just try and max them out. Because you never know how long they're going to be alive for. She's not in a room, so she must be somewhere else. Is she along the sides anywhere? Not by the looks of it. Okay, so she's not here. You're actually there again, though, in the dorms, which is curious. Shinku's... not Shinku, Dracul's still over there. Interesting. And he's there. Okay, maybe people sort of stay in certain places then. Oh yeah, she's there again. Okay, that's interesting. Should I spend some time with Lyra?
What's up? You want to hang out?
That's the same line as before. What do I like to do in my spare time? Being with people, hot girls, or books? Methinks there's a debate issue. Would probably want to hear being with people. Maybe, I don't know. But you know, hot girls. Oh yeah, I want to hang around with them hot girls. That's why I'm hanging around with you. Right, which would be the best one? Being with people. I don't think books would be the answer. She probably calls a nerd. How would you react if I said hot girls? I don't know how she'd react to that. She'd probably think, oh, would you be flattered or would she be creeped out? I don't know. I'm going to say being with people. Okay, she liked it.
Maybe you are pretty cool then. Alrighto, let's get the show on the road.
So it does seem to be a different free time event. My last interaction with Lyra ended rather abruptly. I saw her leaning against the wall, a small flask in her hand. As soon as she saw me, she tried to slip it under her jacket. You an alcoholic, Lyra? You taking a swig of the old gin or something? God, you've been at the prize gin. Friggin' Ismini is going to notice a bottle of friggin' wine missing from her collection. Oh, I think we've discovered who actually here might actually be a thief. Sorry, I'm just making up my own headcanon. G'day, Shin. Didn't see you there. You a stalker or something? She teased, looking over at me. Hey, what's in that flask you were... What are you, the police? What's a little day drinking going to do anyway? Just trying to pass the hours, alright? Alright. Just try and be responsible, alright? I'll try. You want any? No thanks. Good, because I ain't sharing it with some ungroovy nerd. Thanks. Nah, you're an alright nerd. A little cringe, but I'd still rate you a 9 out of 10 on Yelp. Anyway, you want to talk or something? Probably wasn't wise to ask about Callum again. Maybe I should ask her about something more light-hearted. So, you and Tokiko practically seem like sisters. I know you used to babysit her, but how did you even meet Tokiko? I worked for some funky peeps back in the day. I was in charge of collecting debts, you know. Just part-time work I took up to make ends meet. Doesn't sound like typical part-time work. Yeah, right about that. But anyway, there was this apartment I was meant to collect money from. So, like, here's the sitch. I went up to it and there was just this messy one-room apartment, smaller than all the dicks the boys in this lab have. So we're talking absolute minuscule. But there was just this scrawny kid there. Also, I like throwing shade on people just because I can. She looked starved, like she hadn't had a new pair of clothes for a century or whatever. Was that Tokiko? No, it was Chad Jones, Ultimate Surfer. She rolled her eyes. Of course it was tacky. I wasn't going to just punt this child until they dropped money, was I? Who would just punt a child? Oh, I know several people. Anyway, so like, I guess Maybe I just pity the kids, saw my own childhood in them. Of course I didn't want to explain to them why I was there. I asked if they knew where the parents were. They said under the ground, so I panicked and decided to not ask her that again. She did say her older sister would be returning later, though. But even so, I couldn't just leave her like that, could I? So what did you do? The only reasonable course of action? Kidnapping! What? Well, I only called it kidnapping as ransdom. Kidnapping is that meant to say kidnapping as ransom? So Bossman won't get mad at me. Really, it was just me taking Taki to get food or go to the cinema, or just like actually letting her be a kid. But I never returned her back to the apartment after a few hours, or I would return her even. I'm guessing that she didn't really get to do that a lot. She solemnly nodded, averting her gaze. And I guess I was only in her life for a short period in the grand scheme of things. I couldn't really help with a lot. And then when she really needed me, I hate how after a year of searching for her, when I finally find her again, when I finally know she's okay, when I finally know she's safe, it's in a goddamn killing game. Ain't that some wonderful irony? She was starting to shake. Lyra, and I don't even know if she's going to be safe for a long time. This is just a short-term scenario. It'd be so much fucking easier if Sachi was... She was shaking harder. Lyra? Shit. She grabbed one of her shaking arms, quickly taking a swig of her flask. Sorry, bad day. I'll tell you what, I'll make it up to you. No more calling you a she-nerd coup for the rest of the week. How about that? The shaking seemed to slowly stop as she drank more. Alright, Lyra turned around for a moment, taking a few deep breaths, holding her flask tightly. When she turned back around, it was like a switch had been flicked. She seemed happy. I'm going to make a prediction. Some point in this game, there is going to be some drama involving Taki and her, and I'm worried it'll be a murder case of some sort. Lyra will kill someone to protect Takiko or something. I don't know. I feel like that's maybe where it's going, perhaps? Possibly, or it's a path that the game could go down. So make a mental note of that, everyone. There's a possibility there. Anyway, you want to learn how to ruin someone's childhood in 3 minutes? Wait, what? Lyra and I spent the hour drawing extremely cursed drawings of beloved childhood mascots. Damn. Oh god. I forgot about that. It's very loud. Well, I'm doing well at ranking up my friendship with her, which is good. Seems like I had some time to myself, maybe I should try hanging out with someone. Cool. Lyra! Can I go with you again? Let's do this. Yeah, you're just still there. Good. Yep, you're still there, alright. That's pretty good. Yeah, this is how I do things with free time events in Danganronpa games, folks. I just like to try and max someone out as much as I can before I move on to someone else.
What's up? You want to hang out?
Yeah, that's the same. Do you think abortion is okay? Well, in real life, yes I do. Yes, of course, no, never, are you implying? I mean, I'm trying to think though, it doesn't matter what I think, what would she think? I feel like she's a pretty, I don't know, independent sort of person. I don't know, I get a sense that you'd be quite sort of libertarian in your view, so I would imagine you'd say yeah, right? Like me, so sure. Yep, she liked that.
Maybe you are pretty cool then. Alrighto, let's get the show on the road.
It's quite a interesting topic to start off a conversation with. Talking to Lyra was an experience usually, but still, hanging out with the girl was always unpredictable. Perhaps I enjoyed the rush of not knowing what we would speak about or do that day. Nevertheless, I found myself talking with her once again. I don't actually know if I'm getting anything out of this, out of doing these free time events, that is. Because obviously it just says friendship ranked, leveled up, but I don't know what that means. Is that going to play into skills in a class trial or something? I'm not sure how it would. Because, the thing is, these chapters, they've all been released as separate downloads. So obviously, anything that you accumulate in one chapter isn't going to carry across to another one because it's a separate file. So, it's curious. I am wondering. Maybe this just something for you to do, and there's just a range of topics to talk about that'll help you get to know characters better. Okay. Hey, Shinku, what do you think is more important, family or friends? Well, for me, family, but that might just be due to my sister. I really care about her. Lyra narrowed her eyes, fiddling with a cigarette between her fingers, letting out a sigh at my answer and lighting it up, taking a hit. Well, glad that worked out for you. For me, family would just kick you out and mock you. You're just walking on eggshells around them. I'd much rather be with people that the universe didn't shove me to be roommates in the womb with. I had a feeling it was going to be some bad family backstory. I looked at the cigarette. I didn't know she smoked. Jesus, are you Karen from church or something? She narrowed her eyes, but once she saw I was uncomfortable with it, she quickly put it away. Sorry, I should have asked first. It's alright. No, it's not. That wasn't cool of me. I'm used to being around crowds where not doing that is kind of taboo. It's sort of refreshing to be around people like you. She shook her head, seemingly having become lost in thought for a moment. Anyway, yeah, for me it's friends. Hell, even like found family. Is that what you found in Tokiko? Tokiko and Sachiko, maybe even Callum to some extent. Sachiko? Sachi, Taki's sister, and my girlfriend. God, I love that bastard. Was she an ultimate too? Hell no, aggressively so, but you know, you shouldn't underestimate untalented folks. Just because they don't have an official title, it doesn't mean they're helpless. She sounds really strong. She really was. She was outwardly aggressive to most people, but she was really just sweet. Kind, but only to those she thought deserved it. She wasn't afraid to call you out on your BS. She could make anyone laugh. Her dry wit was just so charming. I remember how we used to go to ice cream parlours with Taki, putting on an elaborate act that we were on our honeymoon to get free ice cream. So you scammed the ice cream places? This is Lyra's crime. This is what Mononeko is going to be revealing. She scammed an ice cream parlour. She tricked an ice cream parlour into giving free ice cream. Money was tight on both our ends. We just wanted to treat Taki alright, and like, capitalism is bullshit anyway. So think of it more as us collecting the universe's child support than scamming. Okay. She really was everything to me. I miss doing that. I miss doing all of that. I miss her. Well, hey, when we get out, you can go see her. She's not dead, is she? I have a feeling she's going to say she's dead. Oh, I'm so... It's fine. It was a year ago. I should be over it by now. I just need to focus on helping Taki. You're allowed to grip... It's fine, groovy, radical even, amazing, brilliant. She spoke bitterly. Hates her family, Callum is out of the picture, Sachiko is dead, lost Takiko for a year. What happened to you, Lyra Chattel? Don't just stand there staring at me like a nerd, that's pretty cringe, Shin. Come on, let's do something. Right. Lyra dragged herself, that should say, to my room to play this game called Cario Mart. Okay, gotta avoid that copyright somehow, right? For a few hours, joking to me as she relayed the time she played Strip Cario Mart at a party. Is there a fan service scene for that? Oh, Jesus. Can't remember how loud that is. Strip Mario Kart, eh? Deary me. I got ready to sit down to engage in my afternoon writing, but before I could do anything I was interrupted by some knocking. Who's Cheekbones? Cheekbones, it's me, please open the door. Hesitantly opened the door and... Oh, of course, Yui, I forgot completely about her. Oh, Yui, hi. Shinku, I have a proposal for you. I heard from Mako. What is it? Well, I wanted to do a super special surprise for all of us. After all, with the motive, it's probably for the best we get our mind off things. Yes, yes. Yeah, surprise? I was going to do a super cool, elegant tea party in the Biodome. Oh, that sounds nice. Doesn't it just? Takiko told me she sorted out all the outfits. Kotaro said he'd do the cooking. Well, when I got him to speak, that is. It took me a bit, but after a bit of bribery with bubblegum, I got him speaking. I think I'm going to regret asking this, but, what did you do to Kotaro anyway? Well, we wanted to do more, but once we chopped off a little bit of his hair, he bolted to the door and ran away. What a shame. Maybe try not to bully the kid? That's besides the point. Anyway, I was wondering, would you like to organise it with me? We just need a few more things for the party. God, how long can I keep that voice up for? Oh yeah, sure, I can help you out. Great, splendid, fantastic. Now, your first job as my assistant is convince everyone to attend. Oh, that would be easy, right? Oh yeah, usually, probably. They are all currently gathered in the lecture hall. I told them I had a special surprise to announce, and I did say I was going to announce it 15 minutes ago, so we're a tad late, so they might be a little grumpy. 15 minutes? I was to say 15 minutes. And it's about to be 16. Yes, let's get going. Yui joined my party, a little against your will, but she joined it. However, what we're going to do is go over here to this turret. I'm going to pull it off, like so. And we're going to shoot these assholes because they take a moment to actually spot you. Right, he's down. We're going to watch out for soldiers. Because they're going to come out. Here they come. Keep the laser turret active. So you can sort of shoot them in midair as they go along. Oh. Take this guy first. The guy's coming. Right, get him and him. Obviously, we'll need to recharge this laser turret at some point. Carefully does it. Oh, there's more of the super soldiers. Luckily, these guys try to charge you, which actually makes it not too difficult to deal with.